Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad AMRI bin JIFFERI, and today I would like to present about the title for our project, which is the street in front of the supermarket at the Kajang, Kajang bypass. Okay, for our group members, the first is me, Muhammad AMRI bin JIFFERI, and then Muhammad ZAFRI bin Muhammad ZIZWAN, and AIZAT HAMSYARI bin ADZMI, and the last one is Divasheeny, anak perempuan Saravanan. Okay, for the introduction, the purpose of this project is to identify the potential safety problem for road users, others affected by road, and to ensure that eliminate to reduce the problem are considered in full. And then road transportation seems necessary and seems to give a country and its residents with several benefit, particularly in terms of changing access to job, economic research, educational institution, and healthcare facilities. And then road accidents are the second leading cause of the death in the world after heart disease. Road safety is a key source of concern for Malaysia government and road users. A new project aims to improve road safety in Malaysia by building a new bypass which located in Jalan Saujana Impian, Kajang, which is Kajang bypass. The road connected to Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Negeri Sembilan. Okay, in addition to the positive impact that transportation on the community, it also has a detrimental impact in the form of the road accident, including fatal accident. Okay, the increasing frequency of road accident, on the other hand, has produced a severe social concern, resulting in the loss of life and property. Okay, for the problem statement, we conclude that fatal accidents frequently occur on such a road, and almost 500 accidents in a year. And then this is because the road is slippery and has a very sharp bend. And then in addition, many drivers often speed in the turn and finally cause an accident due to human negligence.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad ZAFRI, and now I would like to present for the analysis for our study. As you can see in this Google map, it shows that where our study has been conducted. So it is located at Persiaran Sarjana Impian, or it can be called as Kajang bypass. So for the yellow arrow, it shows that the heavy traffic that people use every day. And in the red box, it shows that where our study has been conducted, and also where accident happen and occurs every year due to slippery road or lack of safety features. Okay, next is for data analysis. From 2013 to 2015, the number of severe and fatal injury crash recorded 45% from total crash on the road segment between Branang and Kajang. Observation shows car or van or MPV dominating the road by 72%, followed by motorcycle 20% and heavy vehicle 8%. More than 70% of road users were driving below the posted speed limit of 70 km per hour. Localized and network assessment conducted highlights roadside and junction safety as the main safety concern along the road. Based on the IRAP model, a 3-star rating road is acceptable. However, findings from the network assessment indicated that 59% of the road sections within the segment were rated below 3-star for vehicle occupant and 67% for the motorcyclist. Thus, improvements are highly recommended to increase the star rating of road safety level along the road. In addition, the result shows that the young riders of motorcycles among the age of 16 to 20 years form the majority of those who die in motorcycle accident. Moreover, it is recognized that a considerable percentage of the motorcyclists and the pillion riders did not wear safety helmets when they were travelling along the road networks. Therefore, the Malaysian government has to organize many motorcycle safety campaigns in the coming few years. This research presents a review of the long-term trend in the road fatalities. It investigates whether there is a turning point in road death after considering a continuous increment in exposure, namely the number of registered vehicle and population from 1972 to 2018. Reduction in road fatalities is measured by a decrease in personal risk, the ratio of the number of road deaths per 100,000 population. The motorization rate is calculated by dividing the number of vehicles per 1,000 population. For the statistic, the current study was carried out to understand the recent trend and statistic of the road motorcycle in Kajang, Selangor. The statistic for road accident and the related casualties in Malaysia from 2005 to 2008 was obtained from the Bukit Aman Police Headquarters. The Road Transport Department of Malaysia will provide the statistic of registered motor vehicles in Malaysia. Data will be analysed using SPSS software. Descriptive and hypothesis testing techniques were used to obtain the result based on the state objective of the study. From the crash statistic, it can be revealed that Kajang has a relatively higher incidence of casualties, dead, seriously injured, and slightly injured. As you can see in these three pictures where the improvement has been applied to our study. So in the first picture, you can see that the road barriers has been installed on the road dividers, so it can reduce the risk for the road user from the both side. In the second pictures, as you can see, it has a line marking which is transverse line, which it can alert the road user to slow down the car. And for the third pictures, which is the road signage that has been installed to alert the road users that in front of them is a dangerous road. So it can caution them to drive the car with more prudent manner.
Hi, I'm Divasheeny. I would like to present a suggestion for improvement or recommendation that needed for the deadly street in front of supermarket at Kajang Bypass Road. Firstly, we suggested road barrier. Along the road, there is no any barrier, hence the road users can accidentally intercept in the opposite of the road. Road barrier should be placed between the road to prevent road users went into opposite way. As suggestion, concrete road barriers as an alternative to reduce fatal accident on the main road. Secondly is horizontal bar lines. The road is slippery and has sharp bends at the certain spot. Every day it was recorded there will be an accident involving cars that speeding at the slippery road, and some of the cars are lost control because of the sharp bends. The type of bar lines that's suitable to slow down the speed of the vehicles is hot applied thermoplastic type. The thermoplastic road marking has a strong connection with road, and it is hard to break or peel off the paint from the road surface. Thermoplastic road marking also has visual visibility whether it is day or night. It is visible within enough visual distance. Lastly, road signage board. There are lack of road signage installed at the side road. Road signage are very important thing to be installed at the road as a reminder road users to not break the road law and rules. The road is straight roadway with some bend, so road users do not aware about the road condition and just speeding while driving and be able to cause accident. The road signage should be put at a clear area to easily facilitate road users. Authorities also should make a speed limit at the road to prevent the road users from speeding. Road like Jalan Saujana Impian, the suitable speed limit is at 90 km per hour as the road is not a highway and it is main road connecting Kuala Lumpur and Seremban. Hi, I'm Divasheeny. I would like to present a suggestion for improvement or recommendation that needed for the deadly street in front of supermarket at Kajang Bypass Road. Firstly, we suggested road barrier. Along the road, there is no any barrier, hence the road users can accidentally intercept in the opposite of the road. Road barrier should be placed between the road to prevent road users went into opposite way. As suggestion, concrete road barriers as an alternative to reduce fatal accident on the main road. Secondly is horizontal bar lines. The road is slippery and has sharp bends at the certain spot. Every day it was recorded there will be an accident involving cars that speeding at the slippery road, and some of the cars are lost control because of the sharp bends. The type of bar lines that's suitable to slow down the speed of the vehicles is hot applied thermoplastic type. The thermoplastic road marking has a strong connection with road, and it is hard to break or peel off the paint from the road surface. Thermoplastic road marking also has visual visibility whether it is day or night. It is visible within enough visual distance. Next, bill of quantity for the improvements to be done. Firstly, the preliminary requirements and general conditions. As per contract requirements, the first one is to provide insurance for workmen's compensation insurance, public employment insurance, which is also for all employees. The rate is about 1,500. Then to provide a pictorial report for the work before, during and after the completion is about 200. Secondly, to supply all equipment, machinery, workers, plant, etc. to perform the following works based on the equipment's use. As a suggestion, to install precast concrete new jersey barrier, the size is 1,000 length times 800 height times 450 width millimeter. Each costs 160 and the quantity needed is 40 units. Therefore, the total cost is 6,400. Next, lastly, for the signage board, there will be 5 boards. Each costs 160.
For the conclusion, the development of the effective strategies to reduce such fatal accidents requires the identification of various risk factors, including the road condition. The road accident usually caused by a combination of 5 factors, which is behavior of driver, infrastructure of road quality, traffic volume, and the environment. Road safety is very important nowadays, as there has been too much of increase in vehicles on road, and it becomes more crucial that we follow the traffic rules and laws and save ourselves and our families from road accident. Jalan Saudara Impian, Kajang is a busy road that has been used daily by the outsider or the local residents, and safety should be the number one concern by the authorities. Management is the direction of resources to attain the defined objective.